This is a man's world. What's up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite girl, Jay Shara, coming back to you with yet another reaction video. This video I'm about to look like this video that I'm about to watch is absolutely absurd. The title is James Brown getting interviewed high as a motherfucking kite. Give me a motherfucking second. I'm laughing, but internally I'm like choking. So I'm gonna go grab a drink of water. Y'all know how y'all try to y'all know how y'all try to carry on the conversation even though you're like dying inside with a serious cough. Give me 2 fucking seconds. Bro, I don't think I had a drink of water in like 7 hours, but anyway, we're gonna get into this video of James Brown being interviewed high as a kite. Child, after this, we're gonna get into, I don't know, I'll be answering questions in my head, but we need to get into the correlation, even though it's redundant, between certain entertainers or most entertainers in drugs and alcohol. Like, it's crazy. But before we get into all of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow your favorite girl on Instagram at jshara with an H at the end. Let's get into this video.
They call him the godfather of soul, Mr. Dynamite, and the hardest working man in showbiz. But very soon, he may be known as the Defendant. Grammy-winning soul singer James Brown is about to embark on a South American tour, but it's this tour that prompted his latest brush with the law. Brown says that he and his wife had an argument because she wasn't going on the tour with him. Adrian Brown and South Carolina police say that in the argument, it resulted, as a matter of fact, in Brown assaulting his wife with a lead pipe and firing a gun at a car that she was in.
Oh.
These are charges that Brown denies. He was released yesterday on $15,000 bond. He joins us from Atlanta to discuss the charges, and we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at all? You're not in any difficulty, but you're out on bond.
No, I'm not.
Have all the charges been dropped?
Yeah, I'm out on love.
Are you out on love or out of love? Which is it?
Out on love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Now, James, this isn't the first time you and your wife have had a problem. Are the two of you going to be able to work this out?
Let's talk about some music.
You want to talk about music, and you don't want to talk about what happened?
No,
that's so personal,
let's talk
though.
about your tour. When are you leaving?
On the
I'm leaving
news?
tomorrow.
And where are you going?
Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Now, your fans will have read all about this, James. Aren't you concerned about that?
No, Dankeschön. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good. I got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
Well, that's the second time we've heard that in 2 days. That's very interesting. Now, don't leave us, James. You stay right there.
I'm not gonna leave.
We have to talk about. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing on this tour.
I'm sorry, but I'm loving this.
What are you going to be doing on this tour?
I'm going to be doing Papa's got a brand new bag, living in America.
What do you think you're going to be
doing? Get up off
doing?
of that thing. I feel good. Jam.
Now, I understand that you have already... James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
No. Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle.
You want to mingle?
Yeah.
Now, the women love you when you get out there. Why do you think that is?
What'd you say?
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Right, that was my next question.
Huh? Because I look
What do you think that is?
Oh,
I smell good.
Period.
I feel good.
Period.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh.
Oh. Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the source. There you are. Now, you're involved in publishing a gospel. That is.
What'd you say?
The women love you.
I'm sorry,
when you get out
but
there.
I love his
Why is
confidence.
that, lady?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I
What do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
And good.
Oh.
That's what he wanted to say.
Well, there we are. We don't have to ask anybody else. We got that from the
Right
source.
from the source.
There you are. Now, you're involved in publishing a gospel magazine. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Second Coming. It's out of Augusta, Georgia, the anchor. Joseph P. Young is the editor, and James Brown is one of the advisors. And we're doing a fantastic job. The Second Coming. It features, on this week, I think we have the Pope and I believe the Williams brothers. Mm-hmm. And next week we'll have Reverend Al Sharpton, I think, on the cover. Mm-hmm. And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover.
When did he pass?
Ted, where you at?
James, we want to thank you for being with us today and giving us an opportunity. Oh, is there something more you want to say that we haven't covered?
Questions to be answered.
Okay, go ahead.
I love America. I love everybody. I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. Every once in a while, we forget.
Get up,
remember it again. James, good luck on your tour. Thanks for being with us. I guess we're going to hear lots more.
Hasta luego.
Okay, hasta luego. There you are.
That was my favorite part. Dude, honestly, I was laughing at that, but the allegations that he was arrested for is actually very fucking serious. Like, altercation with your wife, skimming domestic violence, then you tried to attempt, low-key, tried to kill her by shooting at her vehicle, and you on here playing in everybody's face, especially your wife's at that time. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. But as far as him being on that interview itself was funny. I myself personally have never watched any videos of James Brown. I've never seen any of, I don't even think I've seen any videos. Like, I'm talking interviews, I'm talking documentaries. I believe there is actually a bio of him. I do believe there's a movie that came out a few years, I want to say, of James Brown, but of course I've never seen it. Even music videos, I've never seen him, so I've never gotten the full feel of who he was as a person, let alone an artist. So that was I'm sorry, that was refreshing. He just seemed like a super lively character. Outside, in no way, please don't ever try to cancel me or try to think that I'm trying to justify his actions. I don't know what exactly happened with him and his wife, but outside of all of that, I will say he just seemed like a very fun character to be around, like super energetic, super lively. And that's what I got from this video. Like, maybe he was high. I mean, he probably was high, but what I got from it, I'm reading the comments, y'all, because I just want to see if someone thought maybe he was just trolling. Like, she was a great interviewer, but I just feel like maybe he was trolling because I'm on this news or whatever. I don't know who she is. It says Sonia. Whatever this show is, whatever this program is, I feel like maybe he didn't want to come on there and express or basically decree what was going on in his personal life. Like, he was, I keep saying is present tense, but he was an entertainer, and coming on here to display myself in front of my thousands of fans and people who, you know, just want to see what the fuck is going on with me. Like, I don't want to talk about my personal life. We can either talk about this tour, like he said, where he was going to be in South America, or we can talk about our up and coming music with these other entertainers or influential people that will be coming along in the following week. So a part of me is like, okay, yeah, maybe he was high, that's cool. But another part of me is like, okay, he was trolling because she asked him way too many personal questions. And in the beginning of the video, she was cool, but towards like the middle and end, you could tell she got a bit irritated because he wasn't giving her the answers that she was fishing for. And that's fine. Like, I feel like, I was talking about this before, I just feel like some people don't know how to distinguish an artist from like the actual person. Like, for example, there's artist Drake, and then there's Drake or Aubrey when he goes home and, you know, has to face himself on a day-to-day basis. Like, I don't need to know about your personal life. I don't need to know about who you're messing with, who you're dating, who you having a baby by. Like, that's none of my concern. I just want to listen to the good music that you're putting out. That's it. So all that, like, of course, again, I'm not justifying what he allegedly did to his wife. I'm not saying that was right if he did do that. I'm just saying it's none of my business. However, I do not support certain, however, I do not support evil things that some entertainers might do, like domestic abuse and any other forms of abuse, or just crazy mannerisms or crazy things that some people do. Like, no, I'm not saying I will support it either way. It's just like, at the same time, it's just none of my business. But yeah, that was a crazy introduction to James Brown for me, because like I said, I've never watched any interview, any video, any movie, any music video, nothing of him. So that was very interesting for me. However, if you enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to give me a beautiful thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow your favorite girl on Instagram at jshara with an H at the end. You all know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.